Why should you have to pay someone to do your taxes? They're simple, right? Well, maybe. That's not for me to judge. Probably not though. See, taxes are like snowflakes, all infinitely unique and infinitely complicated. So you save some money by using that guy your father's, brother's, nephew's, cousin's former roommate recommended.
What should make us?
He showed up at your door, laptop in hand, and proceeded to do your taxes. And then the IRS mailed you a letter, and that guy stopped returning your calls. Hello everyone and welcome to Just the Tax, my little channel about spreading the good word of financial literacy. So it's more than just the tax. Real CPA here with some tips to help you choose a good tax preparer. But we're going to start out with a cautionary tale about what happens when you choose the wrong preparer. The tax court recently handed down an opinion that says a taxpayer can avoid a penalty where they relied on the preparer that didn't have a PTIN. Tax Court Summary 2023-2 Mulu vs. Commissioner. First, what's a PTIN? It's a preparer tax ID number, and it starts with the letter P. So this is tax, not rocket science. How can you tell if you're working with someone of reasonable competence? Look at the last return they prepared for you. And if you don't have a PDF of it, that's your first clue that there's a problem. But assuming you got a PDF, on the bottom of page 2 of your 1040, you'll see your preparer's information. They don't have to be a company. A preparer can be a sole proprietor. But if you don't see a PTIN down there next to their name, that's a problem. And if you see their social security number down there, then they've been at it way too long and they need to retire. See, back in the day, we used to have, and this is a long time ago, we used to have to sign our returns with our own social security number. But the biggest thing that should be a ginormous red flag is if you see self-prepared, where it should have someone's name, you know, the guy you paid to do your taxes. What the guy in this tax court case found out the hard way was that when you hire a tax preparer that isn't a professional and they almost inevitably screw something up, it's your problem, not theirs. And that's what happened here. The preparer submitted the return as if it was self-prepared. So that's the bad. What's the good? There are tax attorneys, CPAs, enrolled agents, sometimes called EAs, and licensed tax preparers, such as in the state of Maryland. So what does this alphabet soup of tax preparers mean? Well, it means we have to take a test, take continuing education on a regular basis, and adhere to certain ethical practices. And yeah, there's a fee for hiring someone to do that, and sometimes it's high or low, depending on the firm that you're looking at or the complexity of your situation, but you get what you pay for. Most important, if you take nothing else out of this video, the best thing you can do is check on the credentials of the person preparing your return. Look them up in a state or federal registry, ask some questions, and gauge not just what they say, but how they say it. Because the bottom line is, if you're using an unlicensed preparer, your protection amounts to upkiss. Okay, so that's the video. I hope you learned something and will be equipped to make good choices for your tax preparation needs.
And may the Schwartz be